शांति। अव्यक्ति परिवार में आप सबका स्वागत है। आज ये दिन आता रहा। आज का विषय सदा खुश अकाल तक नसीब। अभी
Om Shanti. Welcome to Avyakti Parivar for constant happiness. Today's topic is awareness of immortal throne. And now we'll listen to Mohini Didi. Today is day 18th. Om Shanti. We are fortunate, and if you remain happy, then your fortune also remains happy. They say that fortune, the bestower of fortune, has already given us the fortune. So today, throughout the day, I thought this, that remain happy, and then it will be changed into fortunate, or the fortune would be happy. But some say that happiness is not in my fortune, so we say stay happy, so it will come in your fortune. So many times Dadi used to say like that to others about happiness. Some used to say, oh, for happiness is not in my fortune. I do a little something good, and then something happens that my happiness goes away. So now it is in our hands whether we let the happiness go or we keep the happiness constant. So when we keep the happiness constant, so it will be in our fortune. So for the future, we'll have fortune of happiness. So this is the understanding of drama, that whatever is predestined is happening. It is already predestined, but it is also happening now. Whatever the scenes that come, those are already made. But in those scenes, what part am I playing? That is now I am making those. So then think over this thing, and all of us in our fortune, we have to keep filling happiness in our fortune. Today, humans, in very subtle, they have effect of two things. One is of time. Time in Hindi means two things, like one is time, and the other kal, another name, when the life of body is over, so then the physical death of the body. So both are named as a one word in Hindi. So for time, if we talk about, according to the drama, there's an effect of drama on all of us for every little second. Now these days it is Iron Age. So the effect of Iron Age is on every human being. We are very fortunate, and it is a thing of happiness that Baba has taken us away from Iron Age, and we are at the confluence age, and we are going to the new world. We'll go into golden age. But the effect of time, and that is why, what does Baba say? My child, remember that I am at confluence age. Remember, always remember that I am at confluence age. And why do I have to remember? Because when I remember that, when I have the awareness, so during confluence age, which is the benevolent age, which is the age to become elevated, which is the age to become the Father's companion and do service. It is the most elevated, auspicious confluence age. So we can take so many points. So the more we have the awareness of this time, so that is the effect that we will have on our lives. The soul is eternal and imperishable. And eternal meaning it doesn't have a beginning, and imperishable meaning it doesn't have an end. So eternal meaning eternal and imperishable meaning there is no beginning, there is no end, and it is immortal and it never gets old. And that is why it is called, it is the immortal throne. So whenever we do the praise of the Supreme Soul, we say he is the immortal, image of immortality, because he is beyond mortality. So Baba has given us this understanding that, my child, that the death is of the physical body, um, or the mortality is for the physical body. So always remember that I am an immortal soul. So it means that I can never have an effect of time on me, time or death on me. Meaning, they say that the Gita starts like this: the soul can never be burnt, a soul can never be drowned underwater, you can never cut it by a sword. So nothing happens to a soul. So at this time, when Baba has given us this recognition that I am a soul, Baba says, day and night, my child, say in soul consciousness, consider yourself to be a soul day and night. So, with that, we also have to remember this also, right? That I, the soul, am an immortal image of immortality. So, in subtle, you wouldn't say it fear, but the thoughts that what will happen, will this body, uh, they say death in the world. We don't say death, but we say, when will the soul leave this body and will play another part? And so many times, some people say, why is the middle of the forehead called the immortal image or place? Because that will go with the body. Because Baba says, because I am an immortal soul, I reside in between the forehead. So that throne is called an immortal throne. So, like Baba says in Amritsar, there is Akal Takht, meaning the throne, immortal throne. The Sikhs, they say that Akal Takht, they use this word, the immortal throne. So, we are all an image of immortality. So, so you try to practice throughout the day tomorrow, and really, so it is not about faith or understanding, or about knowledge, but practically do it. That really, death cannot touch me. And then when it is time, when one part has to end, another part has to begin. So then the soul leaves one body and then goes for to play another part, and all of us are to return home. So I, the soul, have to return home. So Baba says everyone will return home, the door will open, and then our ancestor souls are there. They had to do the work for establishment, but all of us, we will complete our task very nicely over here. So there would be a lot of happiness internally when we remember this, that I, with the awareness that I am an immortal. I'm an immortal image, and I have the knowledge of all three, three aspects of time. So I'm Trikaldarshi also. So the biggest fear that people have. So with this awareness, that I am eternal, I am immortal, I am an embodiment of light. So this body is a costume. So it's a costume to play my part. So I have taken this costume to play my part, and then I will change. I have played the part so many times. So just by understanding this, I won't get power. I have to practice it. And when we practice it, so there would be a lot of happiness. So for tomorrow, for constant happiness, we have that I am an image of immortality. I am peaceful. I am loveful soul, and I am Baba's child. And so, like this, throughout the day, have the awareness or practice of soul consciousness, and till the evening, we'll definitely have the experience that yes, uh, I am an immortal image who sits on the immortal throne. We know that um, but then Baba says that, like Baba says, to have complete faith, like Baba said, that tapasvi is the one who only sees the soul, does not pay attention to the body. So only when we first consider ourselves to be souls, only then we can see others as a soul. So this practice is very important, and through that we can experience the embodiment of power within ourselves. Om Shanti. Awareness of immortal throne.
Shanti. Akal Takht Nashin. Takht
With the awareness that each of you is a soul seated on a throne, you automatically have the awareness that you have a right to self sovereignty. When a king is seated on his throne, he naturally has the intoxication and happiness of his kingdom.